Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered what makes a naval legend? Today, we will explore the story of HMS Exeter, hull number 68, the British Royal Navy cruiser, a symbol of courage amidst design, compromises, and the ferocity of World War II, from the hunt for Admiral Graf Spee to the fateful Battle of the Java Sea. Exeter's fate is filled with breathtaking battles, controversial tactical decisions, and a tragic end. What really happened? Join us as we uncover the pages of HMS Exeter's history right now. Don't miss it! In the annals of naval warfare, some ships have carved their name into history with extraordinary courage and sacrifice. HMS Exeter, a York-class heavy cruiser of the British Royal Navy, is one such ship. From the icy waters of the South Atlantic to the tropical seas of the Java Sea, its story is one of design compromises, brutal battles, and ultimately a tragic end. Today, we will dive into the detailed history of HMS Exeter, hull number 68, a ship that, despite its relatively short wartime career, participated in some of the most decisive naval battles of World War II. From the constraints of post-World War I naval treaties and the tight budgets of the Great Depression, HMS Exeter and its sister ship HMS York were an improvement over the large County-class heavy cruisers, with a target displacement of around 8,400 tons, standard 8,390 tons, significantly less than the 10,000 tons of the County class. The York class achieved this primarily by reducing the main armament from 8 to 6 8-inch Mk 8 guns. This ship was 175.3 meters long, equipped with additional 4-inch anti-aircraft guns, later dual mounts, 2 PDR guns, and 2 triple torpedo tube launchers, achieving a speed of 32 knots. The design philosophy was a trade-off: fewer guns in exchange for better concentrated armor in critical areas like the engine rooms, 76mm belt, increased to 100mm at the magazines, 38mm deck, and higher speed. Exeter differed from York with a straight funnel and a redesigned bridge. However, the turrets initially had only 25mm of protection and significant weakness. In December 1939, the terror of German pocket battleship Admiral Graf Spee loomed over Allied shipping routes in the South Atlantic. Force G compromising HMS Exeter under Captain Frederick Bell, along with 2 light cruisers, HMS Ajax and HMNZS Achilles, was tasked with hunting it down. Rear Admiral Harwood devised a bold plan: disperse the formation, forcing Graf Spee to face Exeter in its 8-inch guns from one direction, while the 2 light cruisers attacked from another, aiming to split the enemy's formidable 11-inch firepower. At dawn on December 13, 1939, at 6:18, Graf Spee opened fire on Exeter. Overwhelmed, Exeter took 7 11-inch hits and countless shrapnel impacts, disabling turrets A and B, wrecking the bridge, severing communications, and sparking raging fires. Despite their limited number, HMS Exeter's 8-inch gun proved formidable, inflicting serious damage that forced the German pocket battleship Admiral Graf Spee to retreat to Montevideo. In fact, Exeter's 8-inch shell could penetrate Graf Spee's armor at any range, and their faster firing rate provided a theoretical advantage in targeting critical areas first. However, Rear Admiral Harwood's tactical decision to split the force, leaving Exeter to face Graf Spee's overwhelming firepower alone, sparked professional debate. Some argue Exeter lacked sufficient support. Its survival owed not only to the crew's courageous fighting spirit, but also to the restraint of German Captain Laxdorff, who failed to fully exploit his advantage against a heavily damaged Exeter. Severely battered, Exeter limped to the Falkland Islands for emergency repairs, a testament to the crew's damage control skills and the ship's resilience. Despite its initial design compromises, the Battle of the River Plate mercilessly exposed both Exeter's strengths, such as the crew's tenacity and a degree of structural recovery, and its critical weaknesses, particularly the inadequate armor protection for the turrets and bridge, which could not withstand heavy gunfire. The rapid disabling of its main armament and control center underscored the design trade-offs, sacrificing protection for cost and speed. The debate over Harwood's tactics, whether a necessary risk or a mistake, highlights the complexity of commanding under pressure with imperfect information, the opportunities Langsdorff missed and Exeter's brush with destructive reveal the fragile nature of naval combat. The challenges at River Plate profoundly shaped Exeter's later refits, particularly upgrades to anti-aircraft weaponry and fire control systems, reflecting the wartime Navy's iterative learning process for combat experience to improve equipment. In February 1942, HMS Exeter, one of the two heavy cruisers in the multinational ABDA, American, British, Dutch, Australian Command, strike force under Dutch Rear Admiral Karel Doorman, faced the Japanese fleet. In the first battle of the Java Sea on February 27th, Exeter suffered severe damage early when an 8-inch shell from the Japanese cruiser Haguro pierced Boiler Room B. Despite the York-class's improved engine room armor, Japan's 8-inch gunfire, capable of penetrating Exeter's 76mm belt at typical combat ranges, proved devastating. Exeter's speed dropped significantly, forcing it to retreat to Surabaya. When 6 of 8 boilers inoperative and minimal repairs, Captain Gordon decided to break through to Colombo via the Sunda Strait with HMS Encounter and USS Pope. However, on March 1st, 1942, Exeter's group was ambushed by 4 Japanese heavy cruisers in the Second Battle of the Java Sea. Despite pushing for 26 knots, Exeter was overwhelmed. At 11:20, another fateful shell hit Boiler Room A, destroying the mainstream line and leaving the ship powerless. Under relentless enemy fire, Captain Gordon ordered the ship abandoned. 2 torpedoes from the destroyer Inazuma sank Exeter, which capsized and sank with its ensign still flying. The wreck of HMS Exeter, a war grave, was discovered in 2007, but was completely destroyed by illegal salvagers by 2016. A grave insult to those who perished and a shared tragedy for many World War II wrecks in the Java Sea. This event not only erased a historical relic, a sacred maritime tomb, but also robbed the opportunity for naval forensic analysis that could have shed light on the final details of its battle. Despite its short lifespan, Exeter fought with extraordinary courage against superior foes, exemplifying the Royal Navy's resilient tradition. Exeter's story, from a ship born of design compromises to its valiant sacrifice and the desecration of its wreck, serves as a powerful reminder of the brutality of naval warfare and the urgent need to protect our sacred maritime heritage from oblivion and greed. HMS Exeter, hull number 68, a symbol of courage and resilience. Despite being born from design compromises, this ship fought valiantly in the fiercest naval battles, writing a tragic yet proud chapter. Exeter's story remains a profound reminder of the brutality of war and the unyielding spirit of those who served at sea. What do you think about HMS Exeter's story? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth naval history analysis.